Ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, your prince is here. Haha, Rajanka, gao to you, Rajanka. Anyways, we're gonna go back again with more Bleach Rebirth of Souls. This week's gonna be more of an anime-related, anime game-related stream. Today we're gonna be doing more Bleach Rebirth of Souls, followed by Digimon Story, Cyber Sleuth, Hacker's Memory, and we'll see whether we do another Persona 5 stream or not. I did promise we're gonna be doing Persona 5, so don't worry. It depends on my mood. It depends on whether I have a good mood or not. Anyways, let's move to the game room, shall we? Already got the game booted up. Let's get ready to go. Oh yeah. So I ended up doing this level. I ended up defeating Mayuri. He just basically turned himself to a pool of he basically turned himself to a pile of goop. Of course, Uryu just, was tired as he makes his way forward. He did get stopped by another, Soul Reaper. So that's pretty much it. Anyways, let's go for Pride and Blade. Anyways, it's basically a new plan of attack right now.
Why? Why'd you take me out of there? I had the best chance of coming out alive. Of anybody there! Now Ganju, Hinataro, and Ruki are gonna get killed!
Who do you think you are? You had no chance. No one there could have done it. They couldn't have fought against Byakuya and lived.
Look, you!
Stop shouting. You're just going to open up your wounds again. Carrying you away was the best I could do. It was the only way to escape Byakuya.
But why me and not Rukia? Huh?
Listen, absolutely nobody who was there had any hope of defeating Byakuya. Believe me, Ichigo.
He's that good.
But in 3 days, you might very well have a chance. That was my reasoning. You were the logical choice. And there's more. Byakuya wasn't alone. Ukitake was there as well. He was Rukia's direct superior. He's a very dutiful man. I'm sure he won't kill Ganju, and that youth who tried to rescue his subordinate. They'll be all right, Ichigo. You just need to concentrate on becoming stronger. You can't defeat Byakuya as you are now. But I'll train you so that in 3 days you will. And then, with your very own hands, you'll be able to save all of your friends.
Agreed. And this is where we go to the training arc.
I want to ask you a question. Are you aware that Zangetsu is a constant release Zanpakuto?
A constant release
Yes? When you say constant release...
Constant release.
You mean like Kenpachi's? I always knew this sword was different from the others. It doesn't actually change shape. I mean, not even if I call its name.
Just as I thought. Well then, in that case, you probably also weren't aware that Zangetsu had a second release.
A Bankai.
All Zanpakuto, including Zangetsu, have 2 different distinct stages of release.
I believe it's
The
Shikai.
first stage
Yes.
is called Shikai,
Yes.
and the second one is called Bankai.
Alright. Stage 1,
They're
Shikai.
mandatory for a captain. That is, they all need to be able to perform both of them.
So it's required.
Mandatory?
That means every captain has mastered both Shikai and Bankai. Or at least everyone has aside from one exception.
Exception?
An exception. You mean
Kenpachi
Kenpachi?
Zaraki.
That's right.
In the long history of the Soul Society, he's the only captain. The only one who's ever achieved that rank without being able to perform Bankai or knowing the name of his Zanpakuto.
Indeed.
The 13 court guard squads valued his fighting prowess and dedication so much that they waived the requirement. But then you got to experience that skill firsthand.
That's right. We fought and we technically won.
In terms of the Zanpakuto's combat ability, the difference between Shikai and Bankai depends on the individual's innate talents and training. But generally, it's 5 to 10 times greater.
10 times?
Astonishing, isn't it? But because of that, even for someone with talent, It can easily take 10 or more years of training to master Bankai.
So that long, huh?
Wait a second. I don't have that much time.
No, of course you don't. When I say 10 or 20 years, I'm talking about more traditional, normal training. There are serious risks involved, but I'm taking a completely different approach with you. You're going to learn Bankai in just 3 days.
3 days.
Hey, what's with that goofy-looking doll?
It's a Tenshin Tai, a vital spiritual tool that's used by the Stealth Force. It will forcibly transfer and externalize the soul of a Zanpakuto.
Ah.
Hold on, I don't get it. We need that to practice Bankai?
Of course, the central essence of Shikai is to communicate and synchronize with your Zanpakuto. But using Bankai requires externalizing it and forcing it into submission. And that means instead of you entering the world of the Zanpakuto to communicate with it, what you do instead is summon the Zanpakuto into our world.
So it's basically reverse.
It takes more than 10 years of training to learn how to perform the move. But there's something I'm counting on. You were able to fight Kenpachi Zaraki to a draw.
That's right.
It's my belief that despite your lack of long-term training, you're ready to externalize Zangetsu.
Oh.
That's exactly the point.
You know what I'm talking about. Piercing this with Zangetsu will force it to happen. I'll use my powers to keep him in that state. But the thing is, this can only be done once, and it lasts for just 3 days.
I see.
I know it's quick, but somehow you must force Zangetsu to submit within that time frame. If you can do that...
I won't ask what happens if I fail. I mean, if it's really the only way, then I'll just have to do it.
Alright then. We had to force Zangetsu to beat us in that world.
Well,
and there he is!
It appears that you made a full recovery, Ichigo.
Good job.
Zangetsu.
Good job. There he is. Now what? Whoa! Lots of blades. Lots of blades.
Only one of them is real. I mean, that's actually the real me.
The real.
There's just one available solution. I can only be defeated by that sword. In other words, if you want me to submit, you have one option. You're going to have to find it before I kill you. And then, you're going to have to cut me down.
I see. I love this training. It was one of my favorite parts of the Spirit Society arc. Soul Society arc, actually. But still.
Never take your eyes off the enemy. That's 52.
Damn! Oh man, I almost had him!
Dude, think tactically.
Impressive. He's come a long way in a short amount of time. Before, he was relying on Zangetsu's strength. But now, he's learning at a frightening pace.
Yeah.
And reaching a rather frightening level as well. Kisuke, it seems that it's just as you said. He
Impressive.
is truly...
Impressive. So it's implied that he is trying, but
Looks
he's
like we're
also
just
getting
about
beaten.
out of time.
Out of time?
Not beat yet!
He's tired, but he's not stopping. Did
Drop
it stop?
the sword, Ichigo. Day 1 is over.
Wait, it's day 1? Wow, impressive. But he did a good job. Nice!
Hot spring. I had no idea this was even here.
Woo!
What the heck's going on? What kind of hot spring is this? My wounds are healing, and the pain's going away.
The power of the hot springs.
So, how's the water?
Nice!
Oh, Ms. Yoruichi. Yeah, it's perfect.
Wait.
Just perfect.
No, don't say it. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Whew. Thank you. Thank you. Woo.
Hey, you know, I've been thinking this reminds me of that one place. The one under Urahara's shop. The training ground?
Yes, I imagine it would. You see, that study room was modeled on this place.
Oh,
It was?
interesting.
Yes, there's actually quite a lot of personal history here for me. This was originally created as Kisuke's and my secret playground. We built it deep under the Sokyoku.
Secret? Come on. How do you secretly build a place like this?
Kisuke had a reputation as a bit of a rogue. He always had a talent for getting himself into mischief.
Neat.
But that was long ago. When we were children, we played here practically every day. After he joined the 13 Court Guards, and I joined the Stealth Force, we would come here together to train. And
Wait, just hold on a minute. The 13 Court Guards? Then he was a Soul Reaper?
Former Soul Reaper.
Kisuke?
Yeah, oh man, I knew it! He knew way too much about the Soul Society. And he's got a Zanpakuto.
But he's not an enemy.
And some of the guys here gave me funny looks when I mentioned his name. Ms. Yoruichi, listen. This guy, what exactly is he?
That fool. He kept it to himself.
Huh.
He didn't tell you everything, did he? All right. There's no reason to keep it from you now that we've come this far. You see, Kisuke is actually the previous captain of Squad 12, and he's also the founder and first chief of the Department of Research and Development.
Oh. So basically Mayuri's predecessor.
Come on, Sabimaru.
Captain Eisen.
Okay, what's going on?
Oh no. I actually drew
And
my
mentor.
sword against Momo. I'm terrible. How could I? I'm just the absolute worst.
Calm down,
Who
man.
is it? Whoa. Oh boy, this is ugly. I can't even look. Captain Ichimaru.
You look tired, you poor thing. Would you like it if I gave you my help? Come with me, Izuru.
What's going on? Another conspiracy. Hold on. Why is Momo freed the restraints? Never mind. Oh, of course, it's cutscene time. That makes sense. Let's see. Suspicion and Fury. Ichimaru had one of my favorite personalities among the captains. He's a bit on the cold and calculating side. Let's see. We have another cutscene involved. And we have another side story. But considering how this takes place before this, we might as well see how it plays out. Looks like we have cutscene and then fight. Cold but teasing, obsessed with beauty. Indeed.
Beg your pardon, are Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Matsumoto here?
What is it?
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but we received an urgent report from the guards at the prison. Lieutenant Sabarai, Hinamori, and Kira. They're all missing from their cells.
Is this a rebellion?
It's completely destroyed. Did that girl really do all this?
I have absolutely no excuse. When Lieutenant Hinamori called me, I turned around and everything went white.
She must have used Hakufuku.
It's not like she was going to be executed, so why?
Ultimately, there's only one reason. Rangiku, go back without me. Because I'm going to rescue Momo.
I couldn't even believe my eyes when I read the letter. For a time, I didn't believe it. But it's true.
Isn't it, Captain Eisen? Whether I want to believe it or not, he was the one who killed you.
So that's what the letter said.
I figured that I'd find you two together. Just as I thought. Izuru's cell was the only one that was opened from the outside.
Huh.
Your performance was lacking this time. I'm afraid that you didn't cover your tracks very well, Gin.
What's that? Cover my tracks? Actually, I did that on purpose. I wanted to be sure that you'd know.
I'm glad that I
Cold
was able
and
to get
calculating.
here before Momo. I'm going to kill you. You'll be gone before she even gets here.
She's already here.
Momo!
Talk about flash step.
At last, I finally found you. So this is where you were.
Stop, Momo! He's too strong! Just stay back. Let me deal with him. Momo!
Wait, she's drawing her sword at him?
This is payback for Captain Eisen.
If you are reading this, then I am probably dead. Therefore, Momo, I must confide the truth of what I have discovered. I need to tell it to the one person that I put my trust in the most. The truth about why Rukia Kuchiki must be executed, and why the execution date always keeps changing. In the course of my investigation, I reached a conclusion. The true goal of the execution is not to kill Rukia Kuchiki.
What?
On the contrary, the execution has been contrived so that a certain something may be stolen. And that thing is the Sokyoku. The Sokyoku, whose seal is only removed for executions, has the destructive power of 1 million Zanpakuto contained within its blade. The Taka has the defensive power to block an equal number of Zanpakuto. And in addition to all that, when it's being put to use in order to execute a Soul Reaper, its power can be increased, momentarily at least, several dozen times over. The one who plotted Rukia's execution intends to use the Sokyoku to destroy not only the Seirete, but essentially annihilate the entire Soul Society as well.
Oh, great.
The name of
Use a
that
weapon of mass
despicable
destruction as an execution weapon. Why don't you? Really? That's pretty ridiculous.
It's Toshiro Hitsugaya.
Toshiro Hitsuga.
Wait, Eisen really said that in his letter.
Yes, and it went on. It said, "Tonight, I have called him out to a meeting at the Sacred Eastern Wall. No matter what it may cost, I must foil his plan. If he will not back down, I am prepared to cross swords with him. But if I end up dying, Momo, please carry on for me. It will then fall to you. You must kill him. That's my will, my last wish. I know it's a lot to put on you. I ask this not as captain of Squad 5, but simply as a man."
Are you crazy, Momo?
Whoa.
Think about it. I'm dead, so avenge me? You really believe that nonsense? You think Eisen would ever actually say that? That's not the Eisen I knew. He wasn't a blithering idiot who'd start a fight he knew he couldn't win, and he wasn't a coward who'd make his subordinates clean up his mess either.
But that's really what it said! I didn't misread it. I'm sure it was Captain Eisen's handwriting.
It could be someone.
I didn't want to believe it. I was desperate not to, but what could I do? It was his last wish. Oh, Captain Eisen!
This is.
I don't know. I just don't know what to think anymore, Shiro.
It seems that Momo's too upset to think straight. There's no way that Aizen would ever write a letter like that. I can only conclude that someone must have forged it.
Exactly. Someone must have forged
so
it.
Momo and I would turn on each other and kill each other.
I figured.
I get it. This too, eh? Is this more of your conniving handiwork? Is it, Dean?
Nice try.
Tisk tisk. I have to say that wasn't nice, Captain. You really didn't need to go as far as that. You didn't have to hit the poor girl so hard, did you?
It's more like he knocked her out.
Dean.
Still, the game shouldn't have cut out some of the important scenes like that. But I get the idea. I get the gist. My notebook is deciding it's out of power. AFK after it's cord. Ah.
A convenient time for the alarm to sound, eh?
You never change one whit. Well, I hope you can enjoy the ringing of the alarm while you can, because you aren't going to be hearing it ever again.
Dean, what exactly are you up to? Aizen just wasn't enough for you? So you had to make Momo suffer too? Is that it? She was gripping her sword so hard that her skin was pierced, and now she's bleeding. You've gone much too far this time.
Why, I don't know what you're talking about.
I warned you,
Nice
Dean,
excuse.
didn't I?
Huh.
I thought I was clear about it. I said that if you made her bleed, then I'd kill you!
My. Well, if it isn't the captain of Squad 10. If you draw your sword here, you know what'll happen, right? Then I'm going to be forced to stop you.
Captain Ichimaru.
Stay back, Izuru. You don't want to die yet, do you?
Don't be stupid. Staying back isn't good enough. Disappear. Go. And when you can't see us anymore, just keep going.
Oh boy,
The
he's
thing
pissed
is,
off.
If you're within 3 Ri, I can't guarantee that I won't end up killing you.
Wait, he's talking about the range?
Over the frosted heavens. Hiyori Maru!
Oh boy, this is starting to become a bit interesting. Defeat Gin Ichimaru. Secret mission. Reduce Reishi to 0. Reduce health to 0% with spiritual pressure move 2. It won't be easy. Let's see. The squad 10 captain sees the initiative with a variety of moves to keep opponents at bay, share the enemy with tattooed powers. Number of excellent projectiles, straight lines fending off the opponent from mid-range and then launch again. Generates a block of ice. Slow but long range. Can be used to keep the enemy at bay. Signature move. Let's see. Let's see. Circle. Normal keycon move. Huh. Spiritual pressure move 2. Let's see. Hyoru Renbu. Generate an ice dragon to launch at the opponent. Huge attack area. Stronger when it lands at close range. Greatly feels control over weather gauge on hit. Hit with a spiritual pressure move. Huh. Alright. Alright.
Let's get started.
Uh-oh. Alright. No. Alright. Keycon move time.
is it?
It's a dragon of water and ice, created by overflowing spiritual pressure. It can even control the weather. It's the first time I've seen it. So this is Captain Hisugaya's ultimate water ice on Pato. Hyorimaru. So much water, and so fast.
All right. All right. All right. Hey. All right. Yes. Yes. Secret mission complete. Cool. It worked. I actually did it. A secret mission complete. Cool.
It's over, Keen.
Not likely. The story won't allow it.
Shouldn't dead. She's.
Uh-oh. The long blade.
You sure? If you dodge it, the girl will die.
Uh-oh.
Momo!
Whew. Close call.
I'm sorry, sir. I headed back to the squad barracks as you ordered, but I sensed Hyorimaru's spiritual pressure and had to come back.
Cool.
Please withdraw your sword, Captain Ichimaru. Because if you do not, you'll have to deal with me.
Stop right there, Keen!
Rather than chasing me, you should instead see to your little friend there.
He'll be back.
If you hadn't shown up when you did, Momo would be dead. Thank you, Rangiku.
Not at all. That bad habit of yours, which you apparently still can't shake. Disappearing without even letting me know where you're going.
Yeah, that's a really bad trope. I'm really,
understand.
yeah, I'm really sick and
Where
tired of this,
exactly are
you
you
know,
trying to
anime
go?
specific trope. I mean, it's good for
I wonder
the
about
suspense
Aizen's
and all,
letter.
but it's
How much of it
ridiculous.
was fabricated. The part about the power of the Sukioku being released by Ruki Akuchiki's execution, and the plot to take its power and use it to destroy the soul system.
Like I said, using a weapon of mass destruction for an
possibly
execution,
all be
bad
true?
idea.
And if it is, if that really is the plan that Gein's working toward, then
Ah, the black
The
butterfly.
hell butterfly?
Attention all officers. This is a report on the latest developments. The date of Ruki Akuchiki's execution has been rescheduled.
Another
The
rescheduling?
sentence will now be carried out 29 hours from this time.
29
This
hours.
decision is final. There will be no further changes. That is
Wait,
all.
so they decided to hasten the process.
Captain?
if the execution and the release of the Sukioku truly are part of Gein's plan, I can't allow him to succeed with it. Follow me, Rangiku. We're going to stop the execution.
Huh. This is beginning really interesting. Ah, I didn't do the soul challenge, but I did do the secret mission. We'll figure that out later. Anyways, that's complete. Now we do another cutscene watch.
With a little help from allies old and new, Ichigo Kurosaki was able to invade
Cool.
the Seirei Tape at the center of the Soul Society in order to save Ruki Akuchiki.
It's a recap. Cool.
Despite the growth his allies saw in the battle against powerful foes, the road to rescue Rukia was a long one, with Yoruichi and Yashitora Sado passing out along the way. A shocking development occurred. An urgent message from Seirei brought news of the unnatural death of Sosuke Aizen, the captain of Squad 5. The Soul Society was drawn into chaos, wrought by our hero's invasion of the Seirei. Some 13 Court Guard Squad captains aimed for our heroes. Others changed their thoughts after encountering Ichigo. Others have doubts about
Encountering
their comrades
Ichigo.
as the situation unfolds. Captured by Soul Reapers, Ishida, Chad, and Gunji trust in Ichigo and lay low in jail. Meanwhile, Ichigo trained with Yoruichi to achieve the true might of a Soul Reaper, the Bankai.
That's right, the Bankai. Interesting.
It's daybreak. Just 2 days are left now. Ichigo has improved rapidly in the short time he's been training. Compared to the average Soul Reaper, his pace has been astonishing.
That's true.
But that improvement only applies to his combat skills. His spirit energy hasn't increased much at all. At this rate, can he truly master Bankai in 2 more days? Should I extend his training further? It might be something to consider. In the time since we got here, we've come to learn that the timing of Rukia's execution was cut by 5 days to 25.
5 days to
So
25.
that means that
Hold
even
on.
after 3 days of training, we'll still have another 8 days to spare. Since that's the case,
Hold on.
extending
Wait a
his
minute.
training is more than possible.
Wait a minute. But the time has moved to 29 hours.
But should I? That's the real question. It took Kisuke 3 days for him to be able to achieve Bankai, and he was of the mind that spending any longer on it would actually prove to be dangerous. I'm not sure about Ichigo's Konpaku. I'm not entirely confident that it can withstand the extra days of training. I know. I'll give it 1 more day. If there's no change in his spirit energy...
One
in that
extra
time,
day?
I'll just have to take the risk.
But still. They have to know that the
Rukia
execution...
Kuchiki, it's about the day of your execution. You see, it's been changed once again.
Another
The
execution.
execution will be tomorrow.
See, I told you, it's a short time.
The execution is tomorrow. But before the execution arrives, I'll make a request. I'll ask them to return Ichigo and the others safely to the world of the living. I am from the Kuchiki clan after all. Given that, they just might honor my request. The execution is tomorrow. It came as a shock to me, of course. But strangely, I wasn't sad. It must be because of the dream I had last night.
What dream?
It must be because of my dream about the night that I'll never be able to forget. Lieutenant! Kyan! 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 That memory. It's one from when I'd just become a Soul Reaper. A memory of days long past. After I was adopted into the Kuchiki clan, I was given special treatment, and I was allowed to enlist in Squad 13. The other squad members almost immediately singled me out and became cold. They began to distance themselves from me, except one. The only person who made me feel like I belonged was none other than Kyan Shiba. He was Squad 13's lieutenant. He was also my immediate superior. It was an ordinary greeting, an ordinary chewing out, an ordinary relationship between superior and subordinate. But ordinary was exactly what I wanted. It's what I'd been searching for. It
Indeed,
felt nice,
the ordinary.
just being around him. It made me feel so comfortable. But regrettably, those ordinary pleasant days didn't last long. Soon enough, they were brought to a very abrupt end. It all started when a hollow recon mission went awry. We'd received the dreadful and unexpected news that Kayan's wife, Miyako, had tragically been slain by an enemy hollow. Kayan volunteered for the combat squad to go after the hollow that had killed his wife. Captain Ukitage and I both joined him. We made our way to the Mystery Hollow's nest.
Captain, please, sir, let me go alone.
Even now, I remain full of questions about that day. Why didn't I try to stop him? Why didn't I try to do more? Our foe's capabilities were unknown, and yet you set off to face it alone. We knew it was extremely dangerous right from the start. But Captain Ukitake didn't stop Kayan, nor did he move to assist him.
Listen, and remember this well. There are two kinds of battles. Each time that we seek to engage in a fight, we must understand its true nature. Whether it's a battle to protect life, or a battle to defend honor.
But then... Kayan? Sir?
What's that? Did you just call my name, little girl?
What the?
I soon discovered that the Kayan I called out to was
Whoa.
no longer the Kayan that I once knew so well.
So he lost in that.
It possessed the ability to take over another person's body. It did so by fusing the spiritual entity with that of the other.
Run, Rukia. Go on. Get out of here. Do you want to die?
When I heard the sound of Captain Ukitake's voice, I simply fled. Why, I asked myself, why is this happening? Lieutenant Kayan! But before I realized what I was doing, I had returned to face it again.
This is
Of
bad.
course, I had no plan in mind at all. Deep down, I knew that I couldn't just give up and run away. I knew I had to do whatever I could to try and save the lieutenant.
Kill him! Do it! He isn't Kayan anymore!
From that point onward, my memories aren't very clear. I know that when I came to, my Zanpakuto was embedded in Kayan's chest. His form slumped over my shoulder.
Captain, thank you very much. I appreciate you allowing me to fight. Rukia, I owe you an apology. I'm sorry that I ever got you into this mess. You must have been scared. Thank you. I'm grateful. Because now, I can leave my heart behind.
So it wasn't, it was mercy
No.
kill.
There's nothing to thank me for. Nothing at all. I ran away because I was afraid to fight against you. The fact is, the only reason that I came back is because I couldn't stand my own cowardice. I only used my blade because I couldn't bear it any longer. I couldn't stand to see you suffer. I did it all out of selfishness. I did it for myself.
It was self-defense mercy killing. Indeed. Her goal was basically out of self-interest.
So pathetic. I don't deserve anything at all. I'm not worth saving. I'm not worth shedding any blood over. I'm not worth anything.
Save your take.
Rukia,
Morning. Clear.
We have a problem. Rukia's executioners.
I know. The Hell Butterfly informed me about it just a short while ago. So, what then? What of it?
What?
That's
the execution is tomorrow. If that is the decision, then I have no choice but to accept it. Don't bother me with such petty matters. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why, you're heartless. Didn't you hear what I said? Doesn't it mean anything to you? It's tomorrow! Tomorrow! By noon tomorrow, your very own sister will be...
He's got health problems.
Get a hold of yourself. You're going to shorten your life, Jushiro. Once you've allowed one of your people to die, frankly, 2 or 3 more really don't make any difference. In any case, she's a member of my family. It really has nothing to do with you. It's not your concern whether she lives or dies.
You're right, it's
Please
Byakuya's
don't
concern.
do anything foolish.
What would you have done differently in this situation? Would you have attacked Byakuya and kicked him a few times, perhaps? The lone captain making a fuss won't do anything to sway the tribunal. So instead, would you have been so bold as to actually attempt to save Rukia? No. Most likely, you wouldn't have done either of those things. It seems to me that whenever you were faced with a decision, you always chose the path of greatest peril. Isn't that right, Kaya?
That's right. Things would have been different if he were still around. Let's see. We have an Ichigo story. The day of the execution has come. Let's see. Huh. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see. We'll start with this one. The time approaches. She appears in front of Ichigo as he trains to use his Bankai. Okay, this one will be interesting to start with.
It's his spiritual pressure.
Spiritual pressure.
There are no major improvements, but he's developing steadily. However, why do I have such an uneasy feeling right now? It's as if I can sense that something dire and ominous is approaching.
An unknown threat.
I was wondering just what exactly you were doing down here. Tell me, is that your Zanpakuto's true form?
There he is, Renji.
Training to achieve Bankai in secret, huh? Well, it sure looks like you're having fun. Can I join you?
Renji?
I know what you're probably thinking. What am I doing here? Right?
He beat us to it.
It's really no big deal. At this point, there's not very much time. I needed a place where I can focus solely on training right now.
Hold up. There's not much time.
Well, I suppose that I should tell you. The time of Rukia's execution has been changed.
What?
The new time that they've decided on is noon tomorrow.
Yep.
I hate to say it, but I don't believe that I'm strong enough to be able to save her. Or at least, not yet. That's why I'm here. Just take it easy. You don't have to worry. I won't get in the way of your training. I already know how to externalize a Zanpakuto, so don't mind me whatsoever.
So that...
I'll just be doing my own thing over here.
Wait, tomorrow? But there's no way. He can't master Bankai by then.
It'll be too late.
Sure you want to say that, Ms. Yoruichi?
But Ichigo is not having any sense.
This training was your idea. So that means you don't get to just give up.
But Ichigo, if you don't achieve Bankai by tomorrow...
I told you, I won't ask what happens if I fail. If tomorrow's the execution, then that means I'll take care of it today.
He's really that determined. Stubborn, yes, but he's determined. Defeat Zangetsu. Let's see. We'll go with this one. This time we're fighting against Zangetsu. Alright.
Eyes on your opponent.
Soul Break! No matter the technique, without the right blade, it's impossible to win. I wonder how the fight mechanic will reflect that. Well, he's not using the correct sword. Alright.
Let's go.
Alright. Ah. Ha. Ha. So the Bankai form is known to you? No matter the technique with the... So the Bankai form is known to you? I'm not sure, maybe?
Right. I'm going.
Yeah.
Ms. Yoruichi, answer me this. Will he be ready in time?
That's the big question.
Don't worry.
I'm not particularly worried. Don't get me wrong. I'm not asking if he'll get killed or not. I can see he's come a long way in a short time.
I'd say, but don't want it to be in the spoiler where it's like, oh, that's the right one when it shows up in the game.
Are you ready, Ichigo?
I have a feeling what his Bankai would look like. I just don't want to say it.
I'm not going to go easy on you just because time is running out.
I know that. I never thought you would. I wouldn't let you if you tried.
Renji, tell me, do you remember the first time you stood on your own 2 feet?
Huh? No, of course not.
The reason for that is because you weren't consciously aware of it. From the beginning, human beings know how to walk. Similarly, birds know how to fly. And likewise, fish know how to swim. It's inborn knowledge. Instinct. And much in the same way, it's instinct that makes us strive to gain power.
He's got that instinct.
The dedication that Ichigo's showing looks like instinct to me as well. He probably knows on an instinctive level. He's aware that he truly possesses the power. That's why I believe in him. I'm certain. I'm sure that he can master Bankai.
Captain Kuchiki, it is time. You must go to the Sokyoku execution ground.
Oh, it's the next day.
I'll go right now, Hisana.
5 hours until the execution.
So I guess it's already starting. 5 hours until the execution. So 5 hours. That's 7 o'clock. 7 a.m. That's practically 7 a.m. This one's complete, but we'll take care of that later. Oh, we have to play this one.
I confess, I was afraid. Pretending to chase, pretending to sharpen my fangs. But in truth,
If it's 7 a.m., noon is 5 hours away. Makes sense.
I was afraid of any missteps, afraid to even step on your shadow.
So they have the
Please
5 hours in
stop,
the
sir.
morning.
Please, I beg you, sheath your sword. Lieutenant, why?
Almost. I'm almost there. Just hang on, and it won't be long before I have you out of there. I won't allow it. I won't let them put you to death, Rukia! This spiritual pressure, it's... Captain Kuchiki.
Where are you going, Renji?
Rukia, I swear I'm going to save you.
You may not.
Let's go! Is there no way? Can't I convince you to let me pass?
I won't say it twice.
Talk about ironclad. Reduce Reishi to 0 with spiritual pressure move. Huh. Oh boy, another secret mission. I mean, there are optional though, so it's no... Huh. Wow. Ah. He's got good range, though. I like that Renji's got good range on his sword. Oops. Oh boy. Ah. Oops. All right.
It's not because I became a lieutenant. You see, long before I ever joined the 13 court guard squads, there was one man that I always dreamed of surpassing. Captain, that man was you. I will surpass you now, Captain Kuchiki. Everything that I...
Oh. Oh, of course. It's one of those missions where you can't actually defeat him. He's using his Bankai.
I didn't know. You've achieved Bankai.
That's new.
How could you? You pay no heed whatsoever to what's beneath you. I told you, I will do it. I'm going to save Rukia.
I won't repeat myself.
If you won't let me pass, there can be only one outcome. I'll have no choice but to kill you.
You should have withdrawn your sword previously. Do you really think you had what it takes to defeat me?
Plot takes precedence. There are some events that just can't change without any of the narrative. True.
Possibly have forgotten the fact that I too have achieved Bankai. Bankai. Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi.
Whoa.
Shall I explain it to you? What the difference is between you and me? Class. It's like the tail of the monkey and the moon. That which shines in the eyes of the beast is but the moon reflected on water. You can try to capture it, but in your attempt, you'll only sink to the bottom. Try though you might, your fangs will never be able to reach me. Not now, not ever. 1,000 steel petals rising from one's feet, a multitude of razor-like shards, a horde of keen-edged splinters of a shattered blade, a legion of deadly spikes, too numerous to even comprehend. One could never hope to track them, much less attempt to evade them. It's like watching the wind gust and blow across the sky. All that stands before them becomes reduced to dust. I salute you. Honestly, it's quite admirable. You're still able to breathe after enduring my Bankai. But if you move again, I won't hold back. You realize that your Bankai is gone. It's disappeared against your will. And that signifies only one thing. That right now, you are near death. Since you're dying, I could just let you go. But if you try to stand, I'll kill you anyway. Now I ask you, do you still insist on this foolishness? That you will somehow be able to rescue Rukia?
I can't breathe. It feels like his spiritual pressure is pulverizing me.
It's like the gravity room back in Dragon Ball.
Finger now. Damn it. He was too far beyond my reach. I must accept. I had no chance at all of defeating this man.
Getting up again, Ichigo?
Wait. This one is, it's different now.
Of course.
What?
Ichigo. It's Ichigo.
I swore that I'd save her.
Oh. You swore? To whom?
If he can't beat him,
I swore to...
then
no
Ichigo.
One, not one single person. To absolutely no one.
It's coded.
Except myself!
Whoa! Did he just... It looks like a direct hit. But not enough.
Well done. It seems that in the end, your fangs really did reach me.
I suggest you stay away from her. I think that's for the best, for your sake and hers. I'm sure that she must know. At some level, she must realize that she's not like us.
Yeah, sorry I'm not talking much
Wow.
because I'm looking at
That's
it like
quite
it's...
a goal you've set for yourself. To become stronger than Byakuya Kuchiki.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difficult thing. Discouraging, isn't it? It's always far easier to tear down than to build. And much more difficult to tie than to untie.
So much cryptic and roundabout way of saying things.
Renji? No. I couldn't tell before now because it was still too far away. But the spiritual pressure that just disappeared had to be Renji's. Why? Why did you... Renji!
Good morning. So, how are you, Rukia?
Gin. Ichimaru?
Such bad manners. You have a rude mouth, as you always do. It's not Gin, it's Captain Ichimaru. You keep that rudeness up, and I'm sure that your brother will scold you.
I'm sorry, Captain Ichimaru.
Did you actually think that I was serious? I'm not going to tell him anything.
What? I don't understand. What in the world are you doing here?
Oh, it's really nothing important at all. I just thought I'd take a walk and tease you a bit. It seems he's still alive. Renji, that is.
What? It was him. It's rather weak. But if he's left like...
He's probably going to die soon. Poor Renji. It's quite a shame. And it's all because he tried to save you.
No. I don't believe you! You're lying!
Oh boy.
Why?
Not this again.
Why would Renji?
Are you afraid?
Of what?
You don't want Renji and the others to die, do you? When you fear for the lives of those you care about, doesn't the thought of death suddenly become more terrifying? Why don't I help you?
What?
What?
Captain Ichimaru, I don't understand. What are you saying?
Well, you know if I chose to, I could free you right at this very moment. You, Renji, and the others too.
What is he saying?
Is this some Palpatine level
What would he gain by helping me? What would
tactics?
he gain by helping Ichigo and Renji? No. Maybe he...
Captain? Bye-bye, Rukia. I'll see you at the Sokiyoku.
I thought I'd given up hope. I had no regrets. Even though despite that, I was shaken by having something like hope dangled in front of me. Just like that, it changed me. It made me want to live. My resolve just crumbled.
He deliberately inspired hope to make the execution more of a torture. Of course, psychological warfare at its best. Now we've come to almost the last few parts. For this section, at least.
I'm so sorry,
Meantime,
Captain. Tetsu-san, Eva, sir. I fell asleep on the toilet. For that, I'll slice open my own belly.
oh, come on.
You need not. I'm completely ready at this point. The only thing that motivates me is my debt of gratitude to Master Genri Yusai. Because of my appearance, I was shunned by everyone, but he was different. He took me in. The least I can do in recompense is devote myself to repaying his kindness. I have no doubts. Should he ever need my life, then he shall have it gladly. So, how do you feel, Konami?
I'm doing just fine, of course. The only thing that's reflected in these blind eyes is the path of least bloodshed. The path that I travel down is the same as yours, Sajin.
Ah, what a huge pain this is.
Now what? Lieutenant Squad 2, Omaida.
There's been enough trouble already. What with the Ryoka and Aizen's murder, and now they want to cause even more unrest, arguing about whether the execution is right or wrong. What's the point? The tribunal has made its decision. They're idiots, huh, Captain?
Fools. Right or
Man,
wrong,
there
it
she
doesn't
is.
Concern me. All I care about is my honor and my duties as a captain of the 13 court guard squads. Anyone getting in the way of that is my enemy.
There she is.
I kill my enemies. It's that simple.
Yoruichi student,
And
exactly.
don't forget it. You get in my way, then you're my enemy, Marechio.
I see. Shoot, sweet. Kyoraku is still good and well.
Hey, Captain, what are you doing here? There are other things you should be doing. You must get ready.
No, please. Tell me, what should I do?
But why? Why are you asking me? I know that whatever I say, you're going to end up doing as you like. Look, don't worry. It'll be fine. I'll make sure to stay a few steps behind
Keep
you.
you
so
relaxed,
that
paying
I don't
attention
get
to the
caught up
events
in
of like feeling
anything
the
else.
shifting spirit energies.
Oh,
Good.
no.
That's pretty good.
Not again. Just great. I'll be the only one who gets scolded by old man Yama.
Seirite, afternoon, clear. Afternoon?
Well,
no way.
Which way will it be now, eh, girl?
Now what?
I think it's that. That way, there. See? Kenny thinks that it's this way too.
Oh boy, there they are.
Maybe you should let Orihime lead, don't you think? I mean, no offense, but to be honest, your sense of direction stinks.
Shut up! That's no way to talk to a lieutenant, you know? Big talk for someone who lost to Ichi.
Come on, enough now. Put it away. You started it, you know.
Right. Okay, her waddle... Yachiru's waddling and running is just, you know, adorbs. But in actuality, there... Doesn't she actually hold, latch on to, Kenpachi? Oh, of course, we need to figure out what happened to Orihime after running away.
If I make my way there, surely Ichigo and the others will... There he is! Ichi!
What? That's not Ichi.
Hey, hold on just a second here. You're not Ichi. What should I do? This girl is a Soul Reaper. Huh? That's so strange. I could have sworn that I smelled Ichi down this way. What? Ichi?
Smell?
Yeah, Ichi the Ryoka. Are you his friend or something? Ichi? Maybe she's talking about Ichigo? But then, why would this girl know about him? Hey, could it be? Are you lost? Huh? Lost?
Well, she's not wrong.
Well, I guess. No problem at all, Jiggles. I mean, Ichi's friend after all. A friend of a friend is a friend, or something like
Yachiru always comes up with Yachiru always comes up with the weirdest nicknames.
We're looking around for Ichi right now too.
Ichigo and Ken-chan need to play again. Oh boy. Or maybe have some barbecue. I like my steak medium well.
She's so beautiful.
Well, she is
so
graceful.
Tell me, Orihime, what do you think? Is that jerk Ichigo still alive?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm not...
Don't ask stupid questions, Ikaku. He's alive. I know he is.
Bloody
He's
for
still alive,
Kenpachi.
and he's urgently trying to get stronger. Sounds like fun to me. I'll help you, girl. If I stick with you, I have a feeling I'll see Ichigo again.
He just wants another good fight. That's all he ever does. That's why they agreed to help.
So I was a bit nervous at first, but...
Forget it. I'll trust my own instincts.
Yay! Alright! Go, Kenny! I thought these people would be a lot scarier, but they're actually super nice. With their help, maybe...
What is this place? Wait, I'm alive? But why?
Hi, you awake?
Of course, they're in the
Nanju,
cell.
You're alive. Good. But I don't understand. Why would they treat our injuries? We're intruders, and we're their enemies. There's no reason why the Soul Reapers would patch us up.
There's been a new development.
And there he is. Chad is here.
You're safe too.
I heard the guards talking a little while ago. One of the captains was murdered inside the Serite. They don't know who did it, but as Ryoka, we're the prime suspects in the case.
So we're being kept alive for questioning.
In any case, we're alive, so that's good news. But unfortunately, we're locked up, and so is our spiritual pressure.
Yeah, they can't use their powers
Still,
in there.
There's one thing that's for sure. If it's the case that the enemy doesn't want us dead, then that means the others are probably still alive now.
I think it's safe to assume that if
the subtitles are having a bit of a problem. The save part in the word is actually cut off.
I know what I'm
a little bit of an error there.
I'm gonna wait for Ichigo. Let's wait for Ichigo.
Chad really has a host for him, which is good.
What? What is it?
Don't you hear that?
Yeah, I think I do.
What's going on?
There's no doubt. It's definitely getting closer.
What are you doing? Are you mad?
Hey, what?
Whoa!
What? What's going on?
Here? You're... Kenpachi Saraki! Captain of Squad 11!
Oh, jeez. Wrong again. Oh, boy. And I really thought I had him this time, too.
Ah, again.
Chad! Ganju! Oh, I'm so relieved. Thank goodness you're all right.
Orihime?
Ha-ha! We made it! We're finally outside!
We really should thank Orihime.
Yeah. Thanks, Orihime.
Don't mention it.
Just quiet down. Quit your babbling. We're going.
Okay, come on. Let's go this way. Everyone, follow me.
Here I come, Ichigo.
Oh boy. With Yachiru's sense of direction, it won't be easy.
This is only about the 20th day. We've encountered a bunch of them so far, huh, Lieutenant?
Sheesh. I really thought he was this way.
Calm down. Finding the right street takes luck. This is no time for fighting.
Jeez, haven't they thought of a map?
Captain.
Yeah, sneaking around. Why, you ought to be ashamed. Show yourselves. Honorable captains shouldn't go around disguising their spiritual pressure.
You've got a big mouth, you know that? Do you even realize what it is that you're doing? Where are you going with the Ryoka? Did you
The map
lose
only
your
helps for
honor
something
with your
staying
defeat?
put.
Kenpachi Zaraki.
Captain Komamura, Captain Tosen, Tetsu Seiman, Shuhei.
4 captain-class officers? But even so, we still outnumber them.
They're trying to find a hopefully still moving
Quiet.
target.
I never said that I was going to allow you to fight. 4 against 1, huh? Not really enough to test my sword, but why not?
4 to 1 isn't enough. So then, do you mean that your plan is to take on all 4 of us by yourself? I know you're good, but even so, I think you're overrating yourself just a bit, Kenpachi Zaraki.
Stop all this yapping already. Come on and fight.
He's really
if you're
serious.
smart enough to grasp the situation, you'll attack me from all sides at once. Then one of you might have a chance of cutting me.
Kenny! We've been going practically everywhere trying to track down where Ichi is. Come on! Come and join us, Kenny!
Don't worry, I'll be right there.
Yachiru! Wait! Yachiru! Are you sure about this? I mean, leaving Mr. Sadaki all alone? Of course! There's no way that Kenny will lose. Doesn't matter who he's fighting against.
Well, at least she knows what she's doing. Too bad I can't say the same about her sense of direction.
There. So, was that just bluster? Or were you actually serious? Either way, it seems that you've not only lost your honor, but your sanity as well, Kenpachi Zaraki.
Sanity? Sorry, but I don't recall ever having anything like that.
Oh.
Captain, Let us...
Take care of this situation.
Fools. I explicitly told you to attack me all at once.
I knew it was going to be like this. Bunch of fools.
Oh boy.
All right, if that's how you want to play.
I guess we'll have to step in. Right, Captain?
Wait. What's going on? What are the two of you still doing here?
Hey! Listen! Don't even dare to think that you lowly lieutenants will have the privilege of taking on a captain. We'll handle this ourselves. Right, Captain?
I see. So you guys want to fight?
It's ridiculous, but it's
All right,
working
very
well.
You can have them, but do it somewhere else. If you get in my way, then I'll kill you myself.
You're in the splash zone,
Yes,
of
sir.
course.
Oh,
You should see
come on.
fanfiction where Ryo
Fight?
Hibiki
Don't
ends up in
fight.
the Soul Society
Take
and
us
meets up
on.
with her.
Don't take us
Huh.
on. Since when are you allowed to talk to me like that, Ikaku?
I don't need any lessons on how to talk. Not from a coward who jumped ship because he couldn't be Lieutenant of Squad 11, Iba.
Ikaku.
Save it for later. Let's go somewhere else. Come on already, okay? I don't want my captain to kill me.
Me neither. Do you mind if we go too?
Do what you want. It won't matter.
Original line for Ken here was, you get in my way, it won't
Okay,
think twice
now we
cutting
can finally
through you
fight.
two.
There's only half as many of you at this point. But all the same, how could I live with myself if I refuse my subordinates' wishes? Right. Well then, at least this can serve as my morning workout.
Still talking big. That's what makes me think you're overrating yourself, Kenpachi Zaraki.
Ooh, you broke the ground with just the pressure of your sword. Not bad.
Are you ready?
Oh, we don't fight him. I don't believe so. Okay, now it's the time. Now it's time.
It's over. Not even the great Kenpachi Zaraki could survive that. There won't be any trace of him left.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What? That's all you've got?
Still not enough.
I take back what I said. This won't even be able to wake me up. I'm gonna chop you two to pieces and end this now.
Whoa.
What? Are you serious? And you have the gall to call yourselves captains? Get up. You're not dead yet. Before I kill you, at least act like you're a captain and show me your Bankai.
Who do you think you are? Bankai? Against a traitor like you?
Wait, Sajin. I'll do it. There are 3 ways to become a captain of the 13 court guard squads. The first way is by passing the captain's exam in the presence of 3 or more captains, including the head captain. The second way is by receiving recommendations from 6 or more captains and having 3 of the 7 remaining captains approve the rank designation. And the third way is by facing off against and defeating a captain in the presence of no less than 200 guardsmen.
I already know that.
Didn't even scratch him, sadly. True.
For a while, I've had a strong suspicion. Ever since you made captain, by killing the captain of Squad 11 and advancing via the third method, I've had variations of one thought running through my mind.
The thoughts?
This man is a monster, spreading carnage and thirsting for blood. He's not like the rest of us. He can't be allowed to stay. This man will eventually destroy the peace of the 13 court guard squads.
Man, he's like a real Grim Reaper in this case.
And in fact, at this moment you are assisting the Ryoka, fighting against us, and as I suspected you always would, bringing chaos. All of this is because you hunger for bloodshed. So tell me, am I wrong about you, Kenpachi Zaraki?
Preach to someone who cares. You're the good guys and I'm the bad. That's the story, right?
Man, he needs to sharpen his blade. If he wants to get it stronger, he should really sharpen his blade. Like, it's all choppy and stuff. But then again, with Kenpachi being powerful as he is, I guess it makes sense. Very offense focused, with massive attack power that can be boosted to the point where it becomes difficult to wield. Although slow, he can power through enemy strikes with his super armor to land hits. Signature move that boosts power when he gets hit, and the strength of his awakened Kikon move too make it easy to bounce back from a weak position. The fewer Konpaku he has left, the more spiritual pressure he gains, the more his attack strength is boosted. Cool. Less bloodshed, he hungers for powerful fights. His blade can't heal at all until he learns its name. It's a big reason why I feel so sad for his son Pakto. Indeed. Not too shabby, nothing I can't cut. Chop you up. Alright. Let's begin. Commence mission.
Why don't you just say it? If you hate me so much, why not cut to the chase and use
Whoa, no way. Harlem Kenway.
No, I'm not saying that I hate you.
Good to see you.
You're beyond redemption. By word and by deed.
Whoa, he's terribly damaging.
The peace.
Kenpachi Zaraki. Whoa. He activated his Bankai. It's been a while, Harlem. Good to see you.
This is my Bankai. All of this entire space is my Bankai.
What's going on? I can't see, I can't hear. Nothing.
My Enma Korogi deprives one of the senses of sight, sound, smell, even spiritual pressure, drawing you into an empty black hell. Only one person is able to escape it. And that person is only the one who's holding Suzumushi.
Whew, as you can see, I'm playing Bleach Rebirth of Souls. So far, it's a good game. It'll take some time to practice, but it's good.
I can't even smell anything. I've had enough of this. Stop hiding. I won't be able to get a good hitting with my remaining senses. Damn, can't enjoy hacking them to bits like this. Wait, that's it. There is a way, an easy way to find out where he is.
He's thinking.
He's smiling again. Even hopelessly outmatched, he still wants to fight.
He's thinking.
You're a threat to us, Kenpachi Zaraki. Too much of a threat to be allowed to live any longer. He didn't try to evade it. Or was it that he actually...
I want to play this game, but I got some fatigue from anime games.
Of combat, his desire for confrontation handed an opening to me.
No worries. After getting to play on Fighter Z, well, that makes sense.
Where have you been?
No. All right then. Whoa! Gave away something too important. Someone holding the sword is immune to his blockage.
And I can hear as well. Now, the question is, have things changed because I caught you? Or is it actually because I'm touching your sword then? Well, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Come on, let's do it again. I got the hang of it now.
He let himself be hit. Of course. That's what powers him. That's what powers his attacks. He let himself...
Can't see, hear, or smell. He can't even detect spiritual pressure. And yet, He's evading me. After he dodges my attacks, he's striking ever closer and closer. He truly is a monster.
Whoa! Secret mission complete.
What you have sown.
Ha! Missed.
You can have the first cut. You want to be shit.
Ah.
Is this the end?
Come on.
You can have the first cut. Is that the best you can do? Strike back.
This is
Oh boy.
to restore peace. A small compassion. No fear. I won't waste any more time.
Ah. Fine. You asked for it.
Take up your sword. Slay your enemies.
Ken takes the hits to unblock his senses and counterattack, all because sword contact clears his blocks. Exactly.
Damn! No way. I won't lose. I refuse to give in. I won't lose to you. Not yet. I'm not finished yet. I swear by all that's dear to me, I won't lose to you.
I quit. This is boring. I won't fight someone who's half dead. Farewell. Dying isn't any fun. That's because once you're dead, you aren't able to cut anybody anymore.
Oh, I just had a realization. Whoa.
I'll stop you.
I'll mention this later.
Justice in the name of peace. I will. I must stop you no matter what.
Save it. If you're that eager to die, then die.
Whoa.
Sajin.
That's enough. This one will never be able to understand. You've done plenty.
Sajin.
I know. Say no more.
This is quite a surprise. So, at last I know. That's what you look like under there.
Oh. Half man, half wolf. Or half fox in this regard. Why does he remind me of Blythe from Elden Ring? For some reason, he reminds me of that. The half man, half wolf hybrid. Still, it's a nice nod to have. Oh, I don't get to fight him, but I do get to see the cutscene. So yeah, this sign means it's playable. This sign means it's just cutscene for the story, you know? But hey, even if most of the stuff is cutscene based, it's not that bad. It's a good way to get to the story if you haven't seen the anime before.
He must be in trouble if he had to use his bankai. Or maybe he just wants to toy with his victim. But either way, I think I'd better go check to be sure of the situation.
Hold on. Where do you think you're going? You haven't beaten me yet.
Are you serious? You're finished.
Sadly, in Squad 11, losing equates to death.
It's not like that in Squad 9.
So I gather. But that's why I've been putting on a fight like this.
Then all the more reason to sheathe your sword. A 5th seat has no chance against a lieutenant. You know, for a squad that loves a fight, Dying in one would be rather shameful now, wouldn't it?
You don't understand.
Oh boy.
Squad 11 is made up of people who believe it's better to go down swinging than to have to face the shame of surrender.
To go down fighting.
You want to know a little secret? The only reason I'm 5th seat is because I don't like the way number 4 looks.
What?
To my sensibilities, 3 is the most beautiful number out of all of them. But at the moment, I'm afraid that number
I see. So he really doesn't want a promotion based on the number?
Squad 11 is filled with guys who absolutely love to fight.
Jeez.
We all look down on Keto moves, and we only use our Zanpakuto for physical attacks.
So they highly are against ranged
close.
attacks.
Here's the secret part. You want to know what my Zanpakuto's real power is? Do you really want to know? Don't tell Ikaku or the captain, okay? They're sure to be very mad at me if they find out I told you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they will.
I must say, you don't seem to be very surprised.
Well, looks count for little to nothing in a fight. What really matters is not whether you look like a beast, but whether you're able to fight like one. That's all that counts.
Your mistake is getting caught up in the appearance of strength and not seeing the true strength of your opponent, Kenpachi Zaraki. I'm nowhere near as nice as Kaname.
Bankai!
Whoa. Either that's a Titan or an Evangelion.
Kokujo Tengen Miyao! Come, Kenpachi Zaraki. It's now time for the killing that you love so much!
Killing, huh? I love it. All right. If that's what you want, I won't hold back.
Okay, you basically set him
Come
on.
back as a ghost, and we'll do it again.
Oh boy. Anyways, I just had a thought. As an immortal Cronian, I'm sure he'd be someone who loves to fight with.
That's...
Anyways, moving on from that. What just happened? Oh!
Yes, indeed. Looks like it's
of
begun.
course. 12 noon. The execution. Of course. And another cutscene. It is time for Rukia's execution. The only squads are present are squads 2, 3, and 8. Everyone else is busy with their own goals. Oh boy. Let's begin. Let's get started.
And now the time has come. Let the execution begin.
Not really much of a turnout. Seems only squads 2, 4, and 8 showed up. What could squads 5, 11, 12, and the others even be thinking, I wonder? Brother.
Rukia Kutsuki, do you have anything to say now? Any last words?
Yes. Just one thing. It's just... the Ryoka came to the Soul Society for me. They're doing all of this for my sake. But you see, they really have nothing to do with me. As such, I would have their lives be spared, if at all possible. I will take their crimes and bear them upon my own shoulders. So I ask you, please allow them to return to the world of the living. That is my request. My final wish.
Very well. In keeping with your wishes, after the execution has been completed, we will allow the Ryoka to leave unharmed.
Thank you so much.
How cruel. He doesn't intend to let them live.
It's... And there she is, Isani.
He wasn't being cruel, Kotetsu. He was being compassionate. I suppose that at the very least, she'll be able to die with some peace of mind. I guess at the minimum, she won't have to worry.
Now let the Sokyo
He's trying to soften
fall.
the blow instead.
That light's coming from the Sokyoku. It's begun. Let's go, Rangiku.
Yes, sir.
I had trouble removing the seal, but I'm ready now. Since Central 46 ignored our warning, this is the only way. We're going to destroy the Sokyoku. We're on our way.
Destroy the WND? Really? That's what they're gonna do in this game?
What's that? So what's the deal? Has it begun?
What? We have to hurry.
I'll see you guys there. What?
Okay.
Why? I don't care about the execution, but the thing is, Ichi might be there. If he is, I have to do all that I can to help him.
So she's doing it for Kenny's sake.
You're weird. Why are you thanking me, Jiggles?
But still, it's cool.
Why wouldn't I help Ichi if I had a chance to? What am I supposed to do? Nothing? I mean, he's Kenny's friend. Okay, see you guys. I'll deal with all of the tough ones. You take care of the whips, okay?
She's fast.
She's crazy.
Thank you, Yachiru.
Wait, am I alive?
Oh, there he is.
You.
Hello?
You're the guy from Squad 4, the one who was with Ichigo. What are you healing me for?
To tell the truth, I didn't really want anyone else to get involved. I was hoping that I'd be able to find a way to save Miss Rukia all by myself. But, well, you see...
Instead of Jiggle's original language, has a silly word for...
That seems to be out of reach for me. It's beyond the abilities I possess right now. Here, a brand new shahakusho, and a towel, and a headband. Mr. Rikshi from Squad 6 brought them for you.
But why?
I guess that the general treatment room was destroyed by Squad 11. It happened while Squad 4 was out. He snuck in and unfastened the lock that was holding the door to my cell closed.
Rikichi. I see. So, he still believes in me.
Oh, please, save Miss Rukia. I'm begging you.
Okay, it's becoming interesting.
Yeah.
This is really becoming really interesting.
Gein's words, they sent shockwaves through me, but my heart is completely at peace now. Thanks to the head captain's promise, perhaps. Or maybe another reason. Could it possibly be because my brother turned his back on me when I was confused and was shamefully and desperately clinging on to life? Thank you so much, brother.
Oh boy, it's about to begin. Whoa. Okay, I was wrong. It's not like a guillotine. It's completely different.
assumed its true form.
So it transformed.
Momentarily, it will impale the condemned, and in doing so, it will thereby bring an end to this execution.
I am not afraid. Honestly, I've had a good life. Renji befriended me. My brother took me in. Lieutenant Kyan guided me. And Ichigo, he tried to save me. I feel no pain, no sorrow. I have no regrets, no remorse. My heart will go on. Thank you.
The Phoenix Spirit. A Bunkai to outlive his Shinigami and keep it looking even the most powerful. Ichigo stopped. That was fast. And he's back. With a new form. Or at least new attire. Sorry. Talk about an interruption.
That's impossible. But how? How could he stop the destructive power of 1 million Zanpakuto if he was only using a single Zanpakuto against
Left out the word unharmed. Yes.
But who in the world is he?
Nanao, is that boy the Ryoka? The one that everyone's been talking about?
Yes. He matches the description in the reports.
So in the end, it seems that the Ryoka saves the day.
Ichigo! You fool! Why did you come back?
What?
You should have realized the truth by now. Just face it! You can't beat my brother! This time he'll kill you for sure! Don't you see? I've made my peace with death. I don't want your help! Go away!
What is that?
Captain Ukitake?
Is he?
Hey there, handsome. So what took you so long, huh?
Did he stop?
Sorry, I had trouble releasing it. But now, I'm all ready.
That's the Shihoan clan crest. Stop them! They're going to try to destroy the Sokyoku!
It's too late.
What are you doing? Ichigo!
Relax. Just shut up and watch.
Ichigo.
Whoa! Now he's prepared.
Listen, knock it off already. Quit telling me to leave you alone and go home. This is my second try. And this time, I'm definitely gonna save you, Rukia.
Don't expect me to thank you, you fool.
He doesn't want thanks.
Yeah.
It's about time the spirit got to rest in peace. Other lore has Shinigami to soul burial, not to bring them here, but to give them to the true afterlife. Yes.
What can you even do? You're hopelessly outnumbered. You can't just disappear.
Run away.
That's it?
But that's absurd. There are captains down there. There's no way you can.
Then I'll beat him up and then run away. You're not the only one I have to save. There's Orihime and Uryu and Chad too. And Ganju and Hinataro. Everyone who helped me. I'm gonna save them all and get out of here.
The look on his face, his words, Ichigo's strength is flowing into me. You've really grown strong, Ichigo. What's going on? What is... It's Renji!
Uh-oh.
Renji! Oh, thank goodness you're alive! Thank good...
Renji!
Oh wait, I seem to recall something like this.
Damn you! You're not going to.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna throw. My God, that is funny.
Just stand there. Go on. Get out of here. I'm leaving her to you. Protect her with your life.
Oh my God. That is good. That is really good. You're right, Spoka. I did love this. Yeah, I could never get tired of this. This is really cool. The way that Ichigo just chucked Rukia straight to Renji. Oh my God. Even in the game, they still managed to pull it off. It's still pretty cool. Oh my God. Like a football pass. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. Let's see. We got 3 paths now. Let's see. They're split. Let's see. This one is Yoruichi's fight, Ichigo's fight, and Toshiro's fight. Conspiracy of Central 46. We still got time. Let's see. Whoa. I'll save the Ichigo fight for later. Let's go with Toshiro. But still, I really love that that pivotal moment. It's so cool and funny. Time is on your side. Yes, it is.
What happened? They've been murdered.
So the council... Whoa. So this is basically like the council.
The Central 46. It's an assembly of magistrates.
It's a council.
It's composed of 6 judges and 46 sages, brought together from all across the Soul Society. It is the highest court in the realm.
Whoa.
Crimes that are committed by Soul Reapers in the Soul Society, or in the world of the living, are tried here. If any form of compulsion is required to enforce a ruling it's made, it can call upon the support of the Stealth Force, the Kido experts, or the squads to provide such backing. And once a ruling has been made, no one, not even a captain, is allowed to voice any dissent. That is what the Central 46 is. And now it has essentially been turned into little more than a grisly, harrowing slaughterhouse.
They tried and failed. They tried and died. Dude.
So much blood. But now it's all dry. It's brown and flaking. That means they weren't killed today. Or even yesterday.
It was a long time.
When did this happen? After Renji was defeated and the special wartime order was proclaimed, this underground chamber should have been completely sealed off from the outside. No one would have been allowed entry, or even to be anywhere near here.
They were killed before judgment passed on Rukia.
And today, when we forced our way inside, what did we find? That all 13 protective walls were closed, and that there were no visible signs of entry whatsoever.
Maybe someone was within there.
Which means that the Central 46 was already dead. So all the orders we've received since then must have actually
Oh wait,
been
he got it right.
false. Who did this? Gin? But to entirely massacre our highest court, and somehow manage to keep his deceit hidden until now. Could one man really do that alone? Or are others involved?
I knew that you'd come, Captain Hitsugaya.
That voice. Hold on. Izuru.
Izuru? Was it you? Were you the one who did this? Rangiku?
Yes, sir.
Stop, Izuru! Answer me! Tell me the truth! Was it you? Were you the one who killed them?
No. Actually, I was only let in a handful of moments before you arrived. They opened the lock from the inside and let me in.
So it wasn't him.
Who let you in?
Who do you think? Central 46.
I'm not playing around with you, Izuru!
Never mind all that. There's something else you should be worried about. Instead of chasing me, shouldn't you be more focused on protecting Momo?
What are you talking about? Momo is...
What's going on?
She's not in Squad 10's barracks anymore.
What?
I get it. You put a force field around the room Momo was sleeping in, didn't you? A Kyomon, a high-level force field that deflects attacks from the outside. You left her in there thinking that she'd be safe. But the thing is, that force field is meant to keep people out, not in.
Of course, he failed that.
Of Keto. Breaking a force field like that would be child's play for her. And she could put a force field around herself to hide her spiritual pressure while she moved about.
Of course.
Hadn't you noticed? Are you really that oblivious? Momo's been following you two all this time.
Rangiku, can I leave him to you?
Go on.
Oh boy.
What? Tired of running?
The task that I was given was to stop you here, Rangiku.
Task? Who gave you that task? Was it Gin?
I don't have to answer to you.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
What? What's wrong with you, Izuru? I don't know what Gin may have told you, but...
Give it up. Why should I have to answer to a dead woman? What reason is there to do that?
Yeah.
Izuru, you...
Oh boy.
Show yourself, Wabisuke.
Now we get to play as Rangiku. Cool. Very cool. Let's see. More of these? Alright, whatever. The sensual Squad 10 Lieutenant. She ranges freely in battle with Ashen Blade in tow. Specializes in disrupting the opponent and dishing out damage from mid-range. Her strength lies in the combination of her signature boots limited the opponent's movement and her special flash attack. Huh. Hope her chest doesn't make it too hard to keep her balance. Well, it's pretty big, so probably it's, you know... It'll probably make her more stable because it's, you know, heavy. To be honest, I'm worried about her back. Alright, Rangiku, show me what you made of. Commence mission.
That's right. You don't know, do you, Rangiku? What my Zanpakuto can do.
No, I don't. Does anybody anywhere?
Whoa. Oh, I
So
see.
you don't tell people such things.
That's not true. My classmate Momo knows. And Renji too, I think. But that's alright. It can't be helped now. I'll show you as well, Rangiku.
Fine. I'll force the AI to... I can fire fireballs. Smart AI. Alright, my turn. Retaliation. Alright. Whoops. Oh.
Move out of my way. Slash. Where are you looking?
Ah. Ah, I'm stuck. Ah.
Is that it?
Ha! Yes!
Don't underestimate me.
Ah.
We're just starting.
You see nothing.
I can still fight.
That was disappointing. Too slow.
Here I go.
Ah.
Don't underestimate me.
Ha. Ah. Ah. All right.
You're going to let me through. You're too slow.
Sonic calls. She wants his name back.
How many times did you block my sword just now? It doubles the weight of whatever it strikes. And with each successive blow, the doubling continues. Finally, the defender can bear the weight no more. They end up groveling on the ground, head bowed, as if in penitence. That's why it's called Wabiske, the penitent one.
Take this. Take this.
This ends here.
Take this.
Of course. All right.
I can still fight.
Ah.
Let's go. I say we played long enough. Those who are cut by it are forced to crawl, unable to bear their own weight. And then they always bow their heads as if asking for forgiveness. Hence the name Wabiske.
Whoa. Ah. All right. My turn.
You're going to let me through. You're too slow.
All right. Amplified. But hey, she did well. Not bad. Kudos.
What in the world? What have you done to this boy? And also, what exactly do you want with me? Where? Just where do you want to go?
Very strange. Ah. I mean, so far it's going good. We're doing well so far, and it's really pretty interesting. I'm also interested in the story, and yes, I did get a real laugh about that scene back there. It's still pretty cool. And yes, I know there are a lot more cutscenes than the fights, but still, it's pretty interesting. You have to admit. And it's not a bad way to get into the story. Sure, you might be left out with all the other parts for the sake of simplicity, but in terms of the game's story, it's not that bad. They're being really faithful to the source material, which is good. I just wish they could have added a little more, you know? They should have just added a little bit more, but that's my opinion. Anyways, we're already reaching 5 o'clock now, so cutscenes have the story elements. You could use more of the source material. That's true. They have they already did a good job with the game, but I felt like they could have done a bit more. But from what I've seen, they did a really good job as of now. From what I've seen, they did a good job. They could have if they had more time and effort, they could add even more. but it's not bad. That's my consensus. It's not bad. It's really not bad. And yes, once again, it does take a lot of practicing to do, because as you can see, I'm no fighting game expert, and I practically suck at it. If you guys remember that when I did the One Punch Man, A Hero Nobody Knows stream a long time ago, then you should know that I'm not an expert at fighting games. Rather, they had a bigger animation and voice acting budget. True, that's not a bad option to consider. In any case, your prince is slowly understanding the universe of Bleach. And we're already reaching the pivotal end in the Soul Society arc. But for now, we're gonna have to call it a day for today's stream. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching, stay tuned for more streams, your Prince bids you all adieu, and I will see you guys next time.